Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I am up with another layout for our Scrappy Advent Calendar, and I think this is for June, this layout, and it might be for January actually, now that I've said that. It might be the one that I'm going to use for January. So the January layout is because January is my son's birthday, Link, and so I wanted to include a photo of Link, but because it is for Jess, this calendar that we're making, I needed it to include someone from her family. So I had this really cute photo of me, Link, and Tom that was taken, actually, I think it was taken on Thomas's actual first birthday. So not his party, but we went over to celebrate his first birthday because it was on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. It was either a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And so, we went over just to spend some time with him. Not that he really knew it was his birthday. And we took this cute photo. So I should tell you, but it's obvious, I am using Project Life cards for this layout. So it was actually a challenge in the Secret Not Secret Kit Club for their November scrap party. And the challenge was to use Project Life cards and to use up Project Life cards. So I actually found that I had in my stash a sticker book of Amy Tangerine. You can't quite see it. It's on the right-hand side, just out off screen there. And I don't remember what collection it was from. But when I saw that sticker book, I thought to myself, hang on a minute, I've got the Project Life cards or the kit that matches this sticker book. I'm going to find them. So I did. And I thought that I would create a layout using the Project Life cards and the sticker book just to try to get some of it used up. I don't actually get a heap of it used up, unfortunately, but I do get a bit. So I'm just trying to work through my stash and use up the bits and pieces that I have. So I've used up one whole full page of the sticker book, and there's still quite a few more to go, but I need to put it with my Project Life stuff so that I remember to use it when I pull out these Project Life cards to use in my album. So I don't often create a layout with Project Life cards, but I thought I'd give it a go. So you can see that I've kind of gone with a bit of a random pattern down the center of the page, although it takes up the majority of the page. And I'm just layering up Project Life cards that mostly didn't have any writing on them. So I went through the Amy Tan collection, which is all mixed in with my other collection. So I'm not 100% sure that this is all from Amy Tan, but I think it is. But there might be a few that aren't. I'm not convinced, but that's okay. So I'm starting by sticking down the 4x6 cards and just trying to layer them up just in a way that covers any of the writing and also any of the kind of white space on the cards. And then I come back in with the 3x4 cards and kind of layer them around. So I just had a bit of a play just to find kind of patterns that worked and a kind of, a way that worked for layering up that meant it kind of looked random enough, but still covered all of the white spaces that I needed it to cover and didn't look too weird. And I also obviously want to back my photo on a Project Life card, so I do that shortly. But really, I'm just faffing around here. And also, I warn you, the embellishments that I used are extremely random and really nothing to do with the layout, but they are part of the collection. So I fussy cut most of my embellishments from the Project Life cards, and yeah, it's random. It's a very random layout, but it's bright, it's colourful. That's what you want on the wall when you've got a calendar. So she only has to look at it for 1 month and then she can turn the page. Lucky it's the first layout she gets, so it's only up from here, hey. So here I am just sticking down the 3x4 cards now. I think I have layered my photo already onto a 3x4 card, and now I'm just sticking down the other one. They do move around a bit. I don't think that they quite... Oh no, they do stay mostly like this now, I think. And then once I've stuck these down, I'll come back through with the sticker book and try to add some layers with the sticker book. There's quite a few labels and things like that I tuck in under the Project Life cards. So I do that, and then I add my embellishments and a very random title, and then we're done. You can see I'm trying to stash bust a lot for these layouts. So Jess and I discussed it, and it's probably unlikely that we will keep many of these layouts because the reality is we've both scrapped most of these photos in our own albums already. So that's, I guess, the dilemma when you are, scrapping photos that have already happened for other people. I know that Jess has scrapped some of these already, and so she probably won't be keeping these layouts. So we just use it as an opportunity to, I guess, go a bit crazy, try some things we wouldn't normally try, make them bright and colourful, because that's, you want them to draw the eye when they're on your wall as a calendar, but knowing that they possibly won't make it into an album, so let's not stress too much and try to use up some of that older product that, we've got lying around that we would like to use up. And that is certainly what I'm doing. So yes, this was a good way to use up a few Project Life cards. I mean, it didn't use up many in the grand scheme of my Project Life cards stash, but it's still a good start. And I am trying to use up a few of the stash kits that I have made and the collections that I have. Because I'm finding that I am not reaching into my kind of overflow stash. I really only reach for the stash kits that I have made and collection kits that I have, and that's what I like to scrap with. So if I get time over summer, which I probably won't because I will be getting ready to return to work from maternity leave, I'd like to make most of my stash into stash kits, because I just have realised that that is the way that I scrap. And that is a way that I use my stuff more. So that is what I am going to try and do. But also I need to make a dent in the kits that I already have. So I by no means have a large stash compared to some people, but it's certainly large enough for my needs. And yeah, just trying to get through some of the things that I have and not have so much mess around me, which is difficult. I haven't found the perfect storage solutions yet for my small space, but we are working on it. So, as I said, I've gone through the sticker book and I am trying to use up as many of the stickers as I can. So most of these are just labels. There were some, what are they called? Like postage stamps, which I layered under the photos. So you can just see, layered under the cards. So you can just see the kind of coloured edges sticking out. On most of those, and so I've done that. I also used one word strip that said family because I thought that worked, and then all of the ephemera that I'm sticking down here I've actually cut out from the Project Life cards. So donuts, random, but the card said the sweet life. So yes, I've got donuts and I've got birds and that's how I embellish, with donuts and birds. So again, extremely random ephemera, which I'm sure my sister will say when she opens the layout, but that is okay. And then it had this speech bubble that said love this, which I thought was cute, so I wanted to use that. And then I pulled out these stickers because I haven't used them in a very long time, but the only title that sort of worked with this one that said charmed, so that's what we're using. And then I add a few hexagons because you can see the Project Life card on the right hand side of the photo is a hexagon pattern. So I grabbed out some of the hexagon pieces that were also on that thicker sheet, and I add those to my clusters just so that I'm bringing in some more of that gold. And actually I'm really happy with that part of it. The hexagon pattern is cool. I wish more people did hexagon thickers like that. Because those ephemera pieces are grouse. So that's a word that I have not used in many years, grouse. Wow, there you go. It's not early in the morning at all here, but my son's down for his first nap and I'm a little bit tired, so a little delirious. So you can see here, I am still just popping up a few of those ephemera pieces, so the donuts and the birds. I'm just working on the big yellow bird at the top right, and once I've stuck that down, I'm pretty sure that's it for the ephemera, and then I add some of those gold. Oh no, I hadn't stuck down the top one yet, so I'm sticking down the donut, so the big donut goes down flat, and the two smaller donuts I pop up on foam, and then I pop the little, it's like a reddy, corally coloured bird. He goes up on a foam dot as well and then gets stuck kind of resting on top of the donut, and he's looking towards the yellow bird, so that works quite well. And so here's where I said that I was looking for some of other gold bits to add in just to kind of tie in the colour of the title, and so I decided to go with the hexagon shapes on this thicker sheet. So there's enough that I can add 2 hexagon shapes to each cluster, and so that's what I do. And as I said, actually I really like that element. And then I come back in with some Heidi Swap Colour Shine in gold, and I do splatters mainly just on the Project Life cards. But again, I really like that element, how that kind of finishes off the layout and just sort of ties the gold in together. And even though it's very random, I'm actually quite happy with it. I think it's the colours. I don't normally use really bright colours like that, but I'm quite happy with how this turned out. So here I am adding my splatters, and then that's it. I hope you're enjoying our Christmas series so far. We love our Advent calendar series. We're having a lot of fun this year. So I'm so glad you guys are tuning in. I will try and link a playlist down below to our previous videos so you can go back and watch if you haven't seen them all. We are making a layout for each month of the year for each other for a calendar. And so there'll be 24 layouts that go up in December from us. And then also we are opening a gift every second day, a purchased gift every second day as well. So yeah, we get to spoil each other with presents, which is so much fun. So here you go. Here's the close-ups. I'll show you a still photo at the end. And we are all done. I hope you liked this layout, and I look forward to seeing you guys in tomorrow's video. All right, guys. Hope you're having a great December. Bye.